In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB E-Sport. Live your dream.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us. We are here for round 3 of the SSBB E-Sport Championship. We are here in Austria at the amazing RedBull ring. Let me know what it's like on the audio. And welcome everybody. Welcome to our viewers. We have a sum total of 2 viewers. I see Jacques Smith has decided to join us. Well done. Thank you for joining us, Jacques, and whoever else is online. Anyway, we are in for an amazing race. Let's quickly jump onto our points, and let's see. But first, let's see what are we doing tonight. Well, it is it is Clubman's tonight. First up, it's Clubman's, and you will notice here on the top of. Where is the camera? On top of your screen? Over there. 5-Star Racing has a new logo. And I must say a big thank you to Alex. Alex Sim Racing for importing the logo and doing a lot of the artwork. And a big thank you to G-Dub Gurnell, one of our Clubman's champions. He did this beautiful artwork here you see on the banner and in the corner right over there. So a big thank you, and also thank you to everybody else in the background who helps and supports us. It's a massive help. We're growing. It's a wonderful thing that we're doing, and I don't know, we're just having fun. So let's have a look at the what are we actually doing here? Well, category 1 you'll see is a VW Golf 1. It's a one-make series. Everybody drives the same car. Everybody has the same problems. Category 2 is a Audi TT Group 4 car, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Both of them are a whole lot of fun. It's given us some amazing racing already this season, so we should be in for some spectacular racing as well. So let's just look at the points. The points so far going into round 3, Slung GT is an amazing start to the season. He is on 76 points. Famished Uncouth on 70 points. Second. Third is Ollie on 67 points. Fourth is Adders. Unfortunately not going to make it tonight. And bring up your top 5, Mackie RS on 54 points. So we are getting very close to starting. Welcome, welcome Venture 26. Welcome, Alex. AW Racing. Who's Jacques? This Jacques character? I don't know, but I think boot him from the comments. So let's let everyone know. Starting now. Okay, so there's one thing I need to change because I made a mistake with the circuit, so I've got to change the settings. It's not 8 laps, it's gonna be 6 laps. That is it. So, alrighty, everybody's in. Let's get the show on the road. So, we have the normal. Who's quickest? Ollie. Ollie's quickest. Slung second. Slung has been so super smooth. 0.009. Slung has really come to the party. It's a massive improvement. Charlie Dos Santos. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, man. Great evening's racing ahead of us. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've got my coffee. I've got everything I need. Just at a weird angle here, but it's fine. I need to reorganize everything. I've moved the PC below me so I can do the live stream on the rig, but it is a real pain now. There's a lot of cables and stuff running underneath this desk, and it's becoming a bit of a pain. So anyway, I'll sort that out. First world problems. So we got Den Aji, I think that is Dens. We've got Venture 26, Alex. We've got Charlie Dos Santos, that is Mr. Bombastics. We've got Mr. Bombastics, who's also Mr. Bombastic. We've got Mackie RS. We have Jacques Smith. And we've got a whole bunch of Clubman's drivers. So very interesting. Let's see how we get on. Ollie, we are currently watching Ollie. Ollie was very, very quick in the practice, so it'll be interesting to see what Ollie does. Now these cars are pretty tricky around here because you've got some really tricky, fast, sweeping corners where it kind of pulls you into trail the brake. The biggest challenge with these Golf 1s is trail braking. It just does not like trail braking. Because they're so light and there's so much body roll. As soon as you try and carry that brake, it over rotates the car, so you need to be so careful. I was watching Slung in his practice earlier. He was silky smooth, and he's come such a long way as a driver. It's really, really cool to see. He's got some new fire under his belt, but he's going to have a hard time with Ollie. And Jurassic Jam is also not with us. What am I doing? Which is unfortunate because Jurassic Jam was lightning quick in the opening round. He's missed the last 2 rounds, so it's very unfortunate. But so we currently looking at Doom Catty first in line. No one's set a time yet. We're 7 minutes to go. Some very, very good looking cars. If you look at the thumbnail Alex has produced for us, it is absolutely a gorgeous pic of that car. Stunning pic. You can see there, that is exactly what I was talking about. Just too much trail brake, braking a bit too late, carrying the brake, and it just does not like it. So the biggest trick with these cars is being silky smooth. And if you ever watched that movie, You Don't Mess With Zohan, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go down the order. Mackie RS currently second in line on his outlap. Third is Gabriel. Look at the trainer cars behind Gabriel. Gabriel out in third. Not sure if Gabriel's raced with us. He's got a Honda badge on the front of that and a Tesla badge on the back of that Golf. Interesting. It's got a K-Series in the front and an electric motor in the back. Whoa, we're going to have some drifty through that sweep. I can see it. Famished Uncouth. Super quick. Famished is also going to be quick here tonight. I can just see it. We've got Grandpa. Grandpa's also going to be quick. Sam SWD. So there we go. Sam SWD already topping the charts. Where is Slung? Look at this train of cars. 6. So Mackie down to 6. Grandpa up to 3rd. Grandpa has the Rust theme going on with his his livery. So Slung, boom, straight up into second. Slung was very, very quick. So what time did Slung do? 55.536. Sam on a 55.522. Nothing in it. Ollie on a 55.5. Ollie on a 55.6. So first on a 55.522. Second, a 55.536. Third is a 55.672. Fourth is a 55.7. Fifth is a 56. So the top four all in 55s, separated by a tenth or something. Unreal. That is phenomenal pace. Clubman's is supposed to be the category that everybody has fun in. Welcome everybody in the comments. Man, we've got some activity tonight. Great to see it. Thanks for joining us. So Famished, we're looking at Famished. It's surprising to see Famished down the order in 6th place. These are long laps. We're going to see some phenomenal racing. It's going to get wild, I can almost guarantee you that, because 55.4 for Ducati, that's a quick time. That is a quick time. Well done. Sam goes even quicker, 54.9, 54.8 by Ollie. Woo. They are lighting the times up right now. Socks 57.7. Wow. So Ollie and Sam separated by 0.1. That is phenomenal. Slung relegated down to 4th. Is he going to go quicker now? Let's see. Slung goes 3rd place. So 55 dead, not able to get into the 54s just yet. So we haven't gotten down the order. Ducati, Ducati set the quickest time and then was knocked down, 55.4. So Ollie on a 54.8. That is lightning. Ollie and Gramps having a ding dong. Gramps perhaps tripping Ollie up a bit there on his quick lap. Not sure what they're doing. Sam SWD 2nd. Very good time from Sam. Great to see. Slung 3rd. 4th is Ducati. Is Slung wearing the new livery? Can't see. No, not yet. Alex did a new livery for that car. Slung obviously hasn't had time to get it. 4th Ducati. 5th ETV Grandpa. 6th Famished Uncouth. 7th is Socks. You know it's competitive when the quick people are mid back. 8th is Mackie RS. 9th is Gabriel in that K Series powered Tesla Golf. So we've got a minute and a half to go. Sam SWD goes quicker. 54.6. Good lord. Quicker than Ollie. Is Slung going to be able to hang with these guys? He's on a purple sector. Slung just needs to put it together. Let's see. Does Slung nail this lap? A lot to go in there. He does. Boom. A 54.5. Legend. This is going to be a close race. It's going to be a very close race. You can see how much curb he takes just with confidence. And that's the beautiful thing about these cars, is just you could chew the curbs up. Absolutely no problem. So that's a very, very, very good time from Slung. The times has just been tumbling. So he's already down on that lap, but that was a stellar lap. So someone behind is rocking that new, it's Mackie RS, is rocking that new 5-star livery. Well done, Mackie. Let's jump on board with Mackie, 7th. So you can see here on the bonnet, 5-star Racing has a new livery. Oh, that was close. 28 seconds left. So 5-star Racing has a new livery. You'll be able to see it here, and yeah, somewhere there. Anyway, thank you, Mackie RS Slung. So impressive. Sam SWD parking it. Oh, Grandpa goes quicker. Grandpa, half a second quicker. Wow. Very impressive, Grams. Maybe you can get your sponsors to pay for some panel beating on that car. Whoa, going onto the dirt. Not sure why. That's a very good time, Gramps. In the dying moments of this qualifying, 4 seconds down on that lap, so obviously decided that that was good enough. That's a very good lap. Slung GT, it's done. Slung had the quickest lap, really raised the benchmark, and Grandpa 0.4 quicker. Wow, that's a phenomenal time. Okay, let me just make sure I capture everything properly here. And we are on Clubman's, and I didn't like a tool. Oh, man. So Graham's still circulating. Okay, so we've got, man, where's Grandpa? Grandpa goes gaming. There we go. TB Gramps. Okay, so Gramps got pole. Well done, Grandpa. Great work. So let's get ourselves ready for a spicy lap. Lots of comments. Hello Jacques, everyone, Vince, Alrighty. Get ready for a spicy race. It's going to be almost as exciting as the release of all the new Formula 1 liveries. Well, that's almost as exciting as this. Who gets off the line? Gramps has a diabolical start. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that. His pole position is absolutely gone. And he's down now to 3rd place. Let's see who takes pole. It is Slung managing to get ahead of everybody. And Sam SWD in 2nd. Gramps down in 3rd. Let's run on board with Slung. I'm pushing buttons. Nothing's happening here. There we go. So we go on board with Slung. He's going down to turn 2. Gramps definitely looks for a dive. Slung being very cautious. Lots of carnage behind him. We can see people everywhere, but it looks like everybody kind of came out there cleanly. Slung with the perfect start. Absolutely dream start for your championship leader. A terrible start for Gramps in 3rd place. Gramps had pole with a phenomenal lap and unfortunately binned it, or just couldn't get the thing off the line. Not sure what happened. We'll have to go back maybe and see, but I didn't push the right button. So Slung coming under pressure here from Sam SWD. Slung being silky smooth. Look at that. Very cautious and doing all the right things. Very good driving from this man. Absolutely phenomenal work. So Slung leading the charge with a 0.4 second gap, and this is where it becomes tricky through this fast stuff. It's not easy. Now also it is tricky if you're in the slip, because you tend to underestimate your speed, and the leaders come through. Slung silky smooth, but coming under huge pressure from Sam SWD. So He's going to have to be very careful now. Sam looking for the move. Not sure where he's going to go for it, but he's not. He's going to bump draft. Slung needs to be a bit careful on the brakes. Goes in a bit hot. Ollie gets the move done on everybody and moves straight up into second, which is now first place. So Slung went in a bit hot and just over-rotated on the brakes, and Ollie got the braking done perfectly, straight up into first place, getting the drive. But Slung's not going to let Ollie get away with it that easy, so Slung goes a bit defensive, and that gives Ollie quite a big gap now. Ollie with 0.8 of a second gap. So Slung in second. Third is Sam SWD. Fourth is Grandpa. Fifth is Sox 007. Sixth is Famished Uncouth. Seventh is Doom Catty. Eighth is Gabriel. And ninth is Mackie RS. Let's go back to your leaders. So Ollie with a 1 second gap now. Slung has the ability to hunt Ollie down, but the problem is Slung is under pressure from Sam. So the more those two start playing hack jobs, there Sam just got a big tank slapper, and that allowed Grandpa to get up alongside. So Slung really needs to put his head down and try and chase down Ollie. He's got time. He's on lap 2 of 6, so he has 4 laps. Just needs to focus, try and get into that slip, not lose the slip, especially down the straights. Be silky smooth through the fast stuff, and it's the challenge with these cars. You can't be too cautious, but you can't be too wild. It's very, very tricky. And unfortunately, Slung lost a bit of time there, so Ollie's really gained a massive advantage down that main straight. So Ollie doing a phenomenal job, the car moving a lot under brakes. Slung doing very well to hold on there, but losing even more ground. So Ollie really putting the hammer down, 1.6 second gap. Slung under pressure from Grandpa now behind him. So it's a train behind Slung. This poor guy is dealing with all this pressure, but that's what racing's about. Very good from Slung. Very good from Grandpa. Sam SWD coming under pressure from Famished Uncouth. Quite a nice little train developing here. And you can see Ollie just leading the charge. 1.8 seconds the gap now. Slung being very cautious. He's doing a great job. In third place, Grandpa. Let's jump on board with Grandpa. As we look back at Sam and Famished Uncouth. Look at the body roll. It's a wonderful thing. It's just spectacular to watch. Hello, welcome to Boto. That is Clubman's is Boto's breeding ground, so great racing to watch. We're on lap 3 of 6, halfway through this race. It's a sprint race. The guys are pushing very hard. Slung finding his rhythm now. The gap down to 1.2, so he's got to push. He's got to push halfway through this race. He's got to catch Ollie, but Ollie very, very good through that last corner, and always seems to open up the gap. Slung just quick enough to be able to manage that gap between himself and Grandpa Goes Gaming. So ETB Grandpa is hanging on. He's got Sam SWD behind him. Let's go to Sam. You can see Sam is starting to try and put the pressure on. Sam might have a good run here going into turn 2. Looks like Sam is up alongside Gramps. No, Sam decides, let me rather wait and find the right time. Famished and Coop gets a bit wide there, costs Famished on the exit, so needs to work to try and close that gap. Sox in 6th place, kind of in a lonely race. 7th, Gabriel having a big ding dong with Mackie RS. Nothing in it between these two for 7th and 8th place. Doom Catty out in 9th place. good battle developing here. Great to see Ducati getting a little loose through the tight part of the corner there, but keeps it together. And these two in a great little exchange. Looks like Mackey's going for a move up on the inside. And do they hang on? Mackey takes the tighter line, manages to squeeze past Gabriel. That's good racing from these two, giving each other a lot of space, lots of respect. Wonderful to see. Let's go back to your leader. 1.3 seconds the gap. Slung is running out of time. So Ollie made a mistake there, but gets massive speed onto the well, I thought Ollie made a mistake. Ollie got massive drive onto the main straight. So you could see going onto the main straight, the gap was about 1.3, 1.2. It's now 1.6. So Slung just battling to hang with Ollie through that last section, but definitely opening up a gap. Let's jump on board with Slung, look back. Sam SWD making the move on Grandpa, getting it done. So interesting to see Sam making moves. Sam is really quick, just a few too many mistakes going into hot there. You can see that allows Grandpa to get up alongside. So Slung, Sam and Grandpa having a really good ding dong. Slung closing the gap down to 1.1 seconds again. So Slung really quick through these sections, just not able to close the gap, unfortunately. And it's that last, oh, Grandpa, massive sideways moment there. And let's just go. There you can see massive tank slapper and big ding dong between Grandpa and everybody here. So interesting to see. So look at the gap now, 0.8 through this section. Slung is so quick through here, but as he gets onto the main straight, let's hope he can get that final corner right. It'd be great to see these two going at it on the last lap. They have been millimetrically perfect. Look at how much track Slung, Ollie takes. Slung just a bit loose through there, and you can see losing all the way. So makes a mistake again, and unfortunately loses. So the gap was 0.6 in between those two corners, is now 1.5, and that's where Slung has been losing out this whole time. But it's fine. That's racing. You live, you learn. Sam SWD managing to get onto the podium on the final lap. Grandpa having a terrible ding dong with everybody, but good racing, fantastic to watch. So Ollie really with a massive lead now, 2.1 seconds short of going off or something. Ollie is definitely going to be able to take this race. Slung really quick through a lot of the corners, but that last corner unfortunately just hurt him. So phenomenal work from your championship leader. Can't win them all. Third, Sam SWD has got a comfortable lead over Famished and Grandpa. These two still going at it. So Grandpa they're coming up to whatever turn. Grandpa gets onto the brakes really hard, runs it deep. Will Famished do the crisscross? Looks like Famished does kind of get the crisscross done, but let's go back to your leader, make sure we don't lose sight of them. Okay. Sam, let's go back to Gramps and Famished. These two having a phenomenal race. Wonderful to see. So they're still going at it. Your leader with a 1.5 second gap. So Slung closes the gap half a second, 0.6 through the middle sectors, but loses it all on that last corner. And it's a really tricky corner to get right. Whoa, who was that? Sam. But Ollie, brilliant drive, absolutely wonderful drive. So coming through to take the win, 1.3 seconds ahead of Slung. Brilliant drive from Slung as well. Third, Sam SWD. Fourth, Famished and Kuth. Fifth is Grandpa. Sixth is Socks 007. Well done, Socks. Seventh, Mackie RS. Eighth is Gabriel. 9th, Doomcatty. Doomcatty had a really good qualifying, and unfortunately coming back in 9th. But wonderful drive from Ollie, really phenomenal work, and great to see. Really tough battle in the front. It was very, very close, but luckily everybody was raced really well, nice and clean, brilliant driving. I'm going to capture the points. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Let's set the grid quickly. So, I've managed, it's reverse grid based on current championship points. So, let's just set the grid. And guess who's starting on pole? Who's... Gabriel has left the room. Oh man. Grandpa must join. So socks. He's starting on pole. Doomcatty second. Third is Gramps, who hasn't joined yet. There we go. Is Gramps joining? Ah, Shiza. Okay. No, it's fine. We'll wait for him, Gramps. We just need you to enter, please, Gramps. Okay, Gramps has entered, so let's change the grid order. Okay, so Gramps is after Duncati. So that's effectively third. Sam SWD fourth. After Gramps. Mackie RS, that's fine. Famished Uncouth. Ollie and then Slung. Alrighty. So that's your grid. Gabriel is joined, that's cool. So Gabriel's actually on pole. Oh, as a scratchy man, I've had an insane week. What? This year is just getting wild. How do you like the colors on the banner? Let me know in the comments. I think it looks pretty cool. Really happy with the work. Thank you, GW Gurnal. Pity he's not racing with us. Okay, he has entered. Change grid order. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, let's go through the points. Wow, a lot of points. Not a... Go through the comments. Jacques Smith, well done. Lots of dancing people. Charlie De Santos, well done. Ollie, Dens, well done. Tabata, great stuff, well done. Steve Pitcher. Hi guys, back on mobile. Don't know how much data I have left. Steve, Issa, Steve, be careful if you go. Welcome everybody. It's great to have you with us, man. Great to have you with us. So we are on to category 2 now with these really cool sounding RDTTs. So Sam SWD building the confidence, building the speed. Sam was really quick in the last TT race. Slung battling to get a hang of these cars. They're very, very different to the Golf one. Slung super silky smooth in the Golf, almost too smooth, but hopefully Slung has got the hang of this car. Need to be just a bit more aggressive with it, but still not get on the power too much because it likes to understeer. And but it is a phenomenal car to drive. Really great thing. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. are back. We are back. We're gonna start this shindig in about 2 minutes. Let's let the people know. Alrighty, everybody's here. Good luck to everyone, man. Alright, these cars should be a lot easier to drive, so we should have some good racing again. Perhaps not as spectacular as Category 1, but pretty much as good. Ducati car looks really, really good. So Ollie's still on top, 0.070 ahead of Sam SWD, second, who's just ahead, 0.3 ahead of Famished Uncouth. So Famished good in these cars. Slung, where's Slung? Third is Ducati, fourth ETB Grandpa, fifth Sox. Slung is in the pits, okay. So Mackie RS also rocking that 5-star racing logo on the bonnet. Thank you, sir. Looks phenomenal. Look at that. Well done. Supporting our sponsors. Gabriel out in 8th place. That's a beautiful color. Slung parking it for now. So it's time. Good luck. Let's have a great race. Remember, it is reverse grid based on the current championship points. So whatever the championship points are after this first race, it is now going to be the reverse grid. That's the cumulative championship points. So let's have a great race. I think we're going to be in for an amazing event here. After this, don't forget, it is Pro-Am. We'll be on a separate stream, but they are at Bathurst. Wow, what a race that's going to be. But keep your eyes locked. Got a magnificent race coming here. Who's going to get off the line? Both drivers, Gabriel and Sox, get off the line. Someone has a bad start. Ducati had an absolutely terrible start. Sam SWD capitalizing on that, going wide, looking for the cutback. Looks like everybody kind of made it through smoothly. So Sam SWD straight up into 3rd place. That is a phenomenal start from Sam. Second place, apologies. Sox down to 3rd. Sox going in quite deep there. You can see if you run it too hot, it just kills your exit pretty badly. So Sox, running in 3rd place. 4th, Ducati, your pole. Ducati was not on pole. 5th, ETB Grandpa. 6th is Famished Uncouth. 7th, Slung, your championship leader. Battling in 7th place there. Coming under pressure from Mackie RS. So Slung, lots of work to do. He needs to try and be smooth, not make mistakes. Put your head down. Lots of laps to do. 8 laps in these things. Just got to kill it. Ollie out in 8th. Ollie battling. Ollie was really, really quick. 8th is Mackie RS. So Slung making moves up into 7th. Doing a great job. Looks like Famished has gone off. So Slung looking. Let's try and drive on board with Slung. Oh, people going off all around Slung. Slung gets a massive drive. Just gets past, who is that? That was Socks, so slung up into 5th place. Massive drive on Ducati. Big ding dong behind between Ollie and Socks. Looks like Socks went into the wall there. So slung up into 5th. 4th is Ducati. Big dice happening for 2nd. It's Grandpa and Gabriel. Oh, Ducati sends a big one up the inside of Slung. Apologies, that is the wrong button. What am I doing? So that is really tough. Oh, that's Gabriel going off, slung up into 2nd. He's got Ollie right behind him. Tough race ahead for Slung and Ollie. They're chasing Sam SWD down. So we need to go back and find Ducati. Ducati out in 7th. Put a massive move on Grandpa. Grandpa went off there, so Grandpa's going to be extremely upset about that. But see, Ducati did give the position back. Let's see if we can go back far enough. So looks like Ducati just got the braking marker wrong. Went in way hot, and there Gramps goes off. So that was unfortunately way too hot. Sam SWD with a 3.5 second lead over these two. Now this is going to be a spicy race. So Slung having to defend against Ollie. Tough race ahead for these two. Both of them, the one's Afrikaans, South African, the one is a Scotsman. Two extremely hard-headed individuals by nature. Not going to give an inch at all. So good racing so far between them. Phenomenal pace. Slung kind of finding his feet under pressure now. So Ollie in 3rd. 4th is Famished and Kuth 5th. Let's look at the race here between Grandpa and Gabriel. Gabriel, just getting it a bit loose there. Gets a tank slapper as he touches the grass with that right rear wheel. So Famished still in 4th, but Grandpa now in 5th, about 1.4 seconds behind Famished. So good racing at the back here. Take a look at this dice. Ducati, Gabriel and Mackie RS. Gabriel making moves. Almost stuck his nose in there. Didn't quite. It just wasn't close enough and made the mistake. And now Mackie RS gets the drive on Ducati. Very good racing from these guys. Very good to see that Gabriel decided to pull out of that one. It could have gone all kinds of pear-shaped, and unfortunately Gabriel the biggest loser there. So Ducati now in 6th place. Let's go back to your leader. 4.1 second gap over these two. Slung in 2nd with a 0.7 second gap over Ollie in 3rd. 4th is Famished and Kuth. Is 2.3 seconds behind Ollie and 1.3 seconds ahead of Grandpa. But this dice, Mackie RS doing a great job out in 6th place. Managed to get ahead of those 4 cars. Wow, what happened there? That was Socks and Gabriel. Something happened there. Perhaps some contact, and decided to give the positions back. So good racing between these Clubman's drivers. We're on lap 4 of 8, halfway through this race. Slung still holding off Gabriel. Brilliant, masterful drive here. Very mature drive from Slung once again. 3rd is Ollie, pushing very hard. Not finding the speed through that last corner that Ollie had in race 1. Famished and Kuth, 1.3 seconds behind Ollie. 2 seconds behind Ollie, 1.4 seconds ahead of Gramps now. So Famished in a comfortable position. 5th is Gramps. Car's starting to open up gaps now. It's the variation in the pace. Gramps out in 5th. 6th Mackie RS. Good pace from Mackie. Great to see. Oh, taking too much curb there. And it just hurting Mackie on the exit. So 7th Doomcatty. We saw Doomcatty go through now. 8th is Socks. Hands off blocks, on with Socks. Gabriel 9th. So Sam SWD with a 4.3 second gap. Very, very comfortable position. It's a gorgeous view out in Austria. Stunning to see. Do we have our viewers? Everybody's there. So lap 5 of 8, Sam is going to come round. Stunning looking car. It's a very good looking car. Slung coming around. Oh, making a mistake on that last corner. The pressure building. So Slung using a lot of curb, stays ahead, and will definitely pick up a penalty. 1 second penalty. So I saw there was lights flashing there. Gonna have to go back and see if we can see what happened there. So Ollie got really close. I know that there was just before that replay, I didn't get it, there was lights flashing, so I don't know if there was contact before, but Ollie perhaps feeling a bit frustrated, stuck behind Slung. He's going to have to find a way past safely. That's just the nature of how strict we are with our rules, and it's exactly like that in real motorsport. You have to find your way safely past your competitor. You can't bulldoze your way through. So those two are slowly closing the gap. 3.8 seconds now, the gap between Sam and Slung. Slung and Ollie absolutely flying. Slung really quick through there, very, very quick, but a bit too cautious through this last corner. That seemed to be really good. You could see the gap opening. He had good pace over Ollie. Let's see if Ollie tries to do the dive up into turn 1. Slung going defensive. Brilliant work once again. Ollie trying to line the car up to get good drive. Such a defensive drive Slung is having to play this evening, and Ollie's very close, deciding to back off on the brake. Slung going very, very cautious through there. Ollie trying to find a way. It's not happening. How much pressure will Slung be able to absorb? Lap after lap, he is just having to just eat up this pressure. It must be soul destroying. So Ollie looks like he's managed to get up alongside. No, Slung closes the door, says no buddy, but runs it really wide as a result, and unfortunately loses massive time. So that exchange, we saw Ollie flashing the lights in gratitude there. So that wonderful exchange we saw between these two ended prematurely, but hopefully Slung has something and can answer. But let's see. So Ollie already with the 1.2 second gap. Slung in 3rd. 4th is Famished and Uncouth. 4th coming on. Famished coming under pressure from Grandpa now. They're going on to the last lap. Sam SWD still in the lead. No real pressure. It's 4.5 second gap because of that exchange between Slung and Ollie. But brilliant work from all of these drivers. Slung looks like he's going to come under pressure soon from those two. So needs to just hang on, hold station, Grandpa going up into 4th place. Gets the move done, but that's great racing. Famished and Couth exchanges a bit of paint with Gramps on the exit there. So Gramps looking for the move, it's not there. Famished runs it deep as a result of driving in the mirrors, and that allows Grandpa to get up alongside. Will Grandpa do anything? Yes. Grandpa goes into the lead, so Grandpa takes 4th place. Let's go to your race leader, Sam SWD, with a 5.8 second gap. A very, very comfortable margin. The gap between Ollie and Slung, 1.2 seconds. So once again, Slung really quick through the midsection, but this last corner just seems to lose out. So Sam SWD coming through, stellar drive, finishes the race in 1st place. 2nd is Ollie. 3rd is Slung. 4th is ETB Grandpa. 5th is Famished and Couth. 6th is Mackie RS. Very, very good drive from Mackie. Great work. 7th is Ducati. 8th is Socks. On with Socks. And 9th is Gabriel. Gabriel also had a great race. Lots of exchanges with many different drivers, but phenomenal work from our Clubman's drivers once again. Thank you guys so much. Phenomenal work. Lots of comments, lots of support. That's great to see. Well done, Sam SWD. Great work. I'm going to capture the points. I'll be right back. Oh man, need to try get the, let's see if we can get, aha, we got it. Great. Okay, so there we go. That's your current points. Slung still leading the championship on 114 points. Ollie closing the gap, 106 points. Famished and Couth third with 103 points. Mackie RS fourth with 83, and bringing up your top five is Sam SWD with 77 points. Right, that's going to be it for Clubman's tonight. Thank you everybody so much for joining us. It was phenomenal, great racing. Don't forget Pro-Am coming up after this. Have yourselves a great weekend. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you everybody in the stream. What fourth? So many people. Roland Den, Mackie RS. Everybody, thanks for